Hello, everybody, and welcome back to I think this is episode 8 of our Percy Jackson Chronicle. We left off last time on the football field of Stephen and Co.'s high school. And now our heroes to be seen, are making their way to Stephen's home. Perhaps to lead him there safely, perhaps to just grab some of his stuff before they make their way over to camp. Who's to say, really, right? Would you guys like to talk at all on the way over there? This is an opportunity if you wish to, amongst yourselves.
I would just like to point out and say that since Rhodney definitely does he look the same age as everyone else, or does he look older?
I would say he looks to be roughly the same age. Like, somewhere between,
Okay.
for me, I picture him at, somewhere between, 14 to 16, something in that range. That was me, personally. I don't
He's
know.
like he's like 16, 17. I just didn't know if he looked older than anyone else.
Nah, you
Because
guys
the
are
idea that I had
pretty similar.
is a homeboy has just signed up to be the quote unquote official chaperone.
Oh my god.
Because there's a bunch of little teenagers running around unsupervised.
Oh my god.
Simon is technically 30.
Which is funny because my character. Oh, yeah, no. There's things. There are things.
There are definitely things.
We got things going on?
We have
And
things
stuff?
going on, yeah. Things and stuff, yeah. Yeah, things and stuff.
If you don't wish to chat with each other, though, then I can get us started on an event. Ooh.
Do you wanna
Oh?
RP it out? Guys?
I mean, I don't mind. I'd be fine with that.
Hello.
Yeah. How do we do this though?
By roleplaying Darcel.
Yeah.
So your
Okay,
uncle lives in the Catskills, right?
My dad, actually.
Oh, sorry. What was
My
his
uncle
name again?
brought me to Cornus.
Cormus.
Corn.
Oh,
Cornus.
Cornus. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Cornus on the
okay.
cob, guys.
I think I might know him, man.
I wouldn't be too weird, you know?
Hmm.
I really have to see him again sometime. So, where is it we're going exactly?
Back
My
to Steve's
house.
home. Yeah, that's what I...
I mean, I know we're going to your house, but after that.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you guys say that you were taking me to Camp Half-Blood, wherever that is? Where is that, by the way?
A little
Oh,
way.
it's up by Montauk.
Yeah, exactly. How do you
Montauk?
know where Camp Half-Blood is? Simon just sort of looks at Rodney with a little bit of confusion. Have you been to Camp
No,
Half-Blood?
I've never been, but from what I've been hearing, I gotta go see it, dude.
Oh,
Sounds like a chill place.
sounds like a chill place. That's not
I mean,
what...
yeah,
that's
they've got archery and
A lava climbing
canoes.
wall.
lava...
They have a lava
climbing-
wall? Dude, that's it.
What? Isn't that dangerous though?
Yeah,
$20 says I can get to the top faster than you can.
Oh, fuck you, you can't. I'm faster.
You're on, little dude.
Wanna race? Wanna see? Right here, right now?
I don't think you want to play that game, little man.
Oh ho, I sure do. You
Guys,
ain't gonna challenge the
All
satyrs
right.
in the race.
Tell me where we're headed.
He gives a shrug.
What, that trash can down there or something? Is that what you want?
Sure.
Okay. Your count, man.
Let me just. He just lifts up one of his feet and just takes off his shoes one by one.
Rodney's stretching a little bit.
Sort of Simon takes a low stance as he prepares, to lunge.
Mhm.
Steven, you wanna count to 3?
Sure. Okay. On your mark, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'd like to use my ability to travel through the earth to get to the finish line almost immediately.
Yeah, you can do that. You absolutely can. You don't even have to roll. You're just able to do that.
So I just disappear and reappear.
They like to run as fast as possible.
And I just want to like be standing up there, arms crossed, shit-eating grin. You owe me $20, little dude.
They're like, actually, what would be the role for like running?
I mean, here's the thing though. Like he can run as fast as he wants, and he's fast, but you can't be traveling through the earth itself fast.
Fair. I just want to know how fast.
You do. You just got bamboozled in the most like Greek trickster way. Hermes would be so proud right now. Ah, that's great.
Hermes has a habit of losing races. Actually,
I know. He lost against Apollo. I know the myths. I know.
not just that, he lost against like a random mortal princess as well.
He lost to a mortal princess. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's embarrassing.
He lost to a mortal.
Yes, he did. Anyways, so as Robin just disappears and pops up next to the trash can, someone just goes, "Oh, shouldn't have fallen for that one." But he still sprints as quickly as the goat legs can carry him.
And indeed, they carry him pretty fast to his destination. Surprisingly fast, even.
He's faster than any human, but he's not able to teleport. And he just goes, nymphs, you always like to cheat.
All's fair in love and war, dude.
This is neither.
This is neither.
If you say so.
Look, I know nymphs and satyrs, but you're not my type.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What, dude?
Nymphs, satyrs, they like to be together. Well, satyrs like to be with nymphs. Nymphs aren't always appreciative.
Okay, dude. Whose house are we going to again?
Stevens.
Yeah.
I
Steven.
don't know why it is we're taking all of these.
I also don't understand, and I'm a bit afraid to ask. So let's just keep going.
I'd be
My
actually look
whole-
at Steven and say, sometimes it's better not to ask.
Cool. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Jeez. Okay.
And so I guess we should go then.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, we should
So
get going.
that leads us into the next thing, of course, the next part of the story. Who'd have imagined? Wow. So you're walking along, Stephen and gang. Oh my god, this is what I get for not drinking enough water. Oh no.
Oh gosh.
And as you're walking along this is the usual route you take, Stephen, to get to your house. Because you don't live too terribly far from, your school. So it's not too far of a walk, thankfully. But as you're walking along, you pass by this old, dilapidated, abandoned library. It's been there for like ever since you can remember, really. But they built a newer one, and so this one has just been slowly falling apart over the ages. Or, past decade at least. It's been graffitied on, the windows are broken, there's like boards haphazardly like nailed into place here and there. And as you pass by, that's when you hear something that catches your attention. It's kind of alarming, perhaps even. You hear a baby crying incessantly inside. It's just, I can't do a very good baby sound, but something like that.
Mm.
And you all hear this.
Oh no.
There you go. That's pretty good. Wow.
Gotcha.
I just want you to know that I've been doing that for the longest time, not realizing I have my microphone turned off.
So, how does the gang react to this?
How does the what?
The gang.
I heard how does the Bane react to this? I thought the word is Bane.
Respect laws of the records, brother.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways, as soon as Steven listens to this baby crying and coming from this rundown building falling to pieces, he is a little bit alarmed, and he, just to make sure that he's not hearing things, since everything that's been going on, for all he knows, he might be imagining things at this point. He turns to the rest of the gang and goes like, "Do you guys hear that too?"
And Simon's ears sort of just perk up at the sound.
Do we?
I guess, yeah. Simon's ears sort of perk up at the sound, and he just stares the abandoned very intently. I do think there's someone in there.
Then we should go. Then we should go see. Right?
Okay. And then you see Simon sort of reach for something at his waist. And in a flash, he pulls out this curved blade before heading straight towards the library.
Steven is following along. Actually, he's walking very quickly, because if this is an actual baby crying, he is very concerned and wants to just make sure quickly that this little child is okay. Hopefully.
Yeah, would you say he's taking the front, like he's leading the charge in?
I think he is, yeah.
Okay.
He's that kind of person.
Got you. In that case, go ahead. You've incited your Hamartia. Stephen, go ahead. Take a point of experience. So just note that in the shared experience log. And a point of claims.
Okay. Point of experience?
Yep.
Okay. +1 experience and +1 What else?
Kleos.
Cleos. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just. Okay.
I can write that down if you want me to, if it would be easier that way.
First one. Yeah. No. No. It's fine. I'm writing in.
Okay.
Cleos. Gotcha. Okay. I just noted it down. Wrong channel. Okay. Just sorry.
It's okay, bro. It's all good. I'll just send it to the other channel. There we go. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You walk in to this library, being sure to not cut yourself on any of the glass or step on any of the nails that might be on the ground, or any of the various other hazards that come with entering into long since abandoned buildings.
Oop.
And the sound continues to cry out from deeper within. So you continue forward. Sorry, what's up?
As I go through the door, I want to like hold up the rear,
Okay.
and I'm going to spend an endurance to board up the door, but with rocks.
Okay. How big is this
Okay, so
library, by the
you're
way?
reshaping the ground to like block the entrance?
Yeah, like Earthbender style, big, almost like coffin-sized shaped rock to just cover the door. That way, nothing can come in after us.
Isn't that also going to make it hard for us to leave?
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
No, I can take it away just as easy.
Oh.
I can shape stone.
Yes.
We
I'm gonna
figured
go
that.
ahead and how big is this library?
It's fairly large. It's like 2 stories. So there's a bottom part and there's a top part. And
Okay.
as you're walking in, it seems to be coming from further into the center. Though it's so dark in here, it's kind of difficult to see entirely in the low light. And Stephen, as you're walking along, I would like you to give me a wits awareness check.
Wits awareness. Okay.
Yep. In fact, I'll go ahead and say that everybody can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Wits
Aware.
awareness.
Can I have? Because I wanted to do this, and you kind of. I have my bird.
Yeah.
Can I have my bird scout ahead? Like, is the library big enough for the bird to get like up in the air and like go from like bookcase to like scout ahead?
Yeah, that can happen.
Okay.
Okay. Wits awareness. Okay. How? Okay. It's 3 with 7 awareness. So that's how many dice?
3 die,
3
and you're looking for a 7 or
and,
higher.
Huh?
3 dice, and
3
you're looking for a
dice.
7 or a higher.
yeah.
Okay. 3d10 then. Okay.
Yes, that's correct. Hey, that's a 10. Go ahead and roll another die. Yeah, if you roll 10s, you get to roll another die.
Oh God!
Okay. It's 3d10.
I got a critical success and a critical fail. You see
Another
this?
10.
I didn't roll my die. I didn't roll my dice this time. You see what
Alright, well, at
happens when you
least-
don't do that?
At least I didn't roll a 1.
Okay, so
Yeah, I don't
that's
have any
3
awareness on this
successes for
character.
Steven, 1 for Rodney, and Simon, what did you get? Did you get any successes, Simon?
Yeah, 1.
Okay. And Ivy, did you roll for your bird, I guess? Is that what you-
Oh, yeah, what would the bird's awareness be? Because the bird isn't going off my stats.
We'll just say it's going to get 2 die.
2?
Yeah.
2,
difficulty,
7?
difficulty 8.
Okay.
Oof.
No successes for the bird.
You sure it's
Okay.
not a bat?
Okay.
Not yet.
So,
A bat would be very useful here. The library is probably dark.
so as you're walking along, Stephen, you're the first to notice it. You notice this sort of glimmering near the ground in front of you. between two bookcases. It's like this sort of bronze. It just catches in the light, just enough for you to see it. You stop and you look closer and you realize it's like a string of some sort. Like hung between the two bookcases as you're walking closer to the center. The crying is still echoing out through the library. And also, Simon and Rhodney, you two would also notice this.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no, that doesn't look very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so apologies in advance for this, but I think that like seeing that, Stephen probably wouldn't think much of it because he's focused on trying to find wherever this crying is coming from. So he's going to still be looking for where that crying is coming from.
Does he keep walking forward? Maybe he's that focused on it, he
Yeah.
just doesn't even care about the gleaming?
Yes.
Ivy will be paying attention to the gleaming.
Okay.
And I assume Simon probably too.
So what does it look like exactly, the gleaming? Is it like a...
I have
Is it just
clocked
like
the
shiny?
bronze thread.
Yeah, it's like a bronze thread.
It's a... Okay. Do I have any idea what this might be?
Perhaps. Go ahead and, 1 second. Let me just open up sheet here. Go ahead and give me... Actually, you won't have to roll. I'll just say it. Yeah, it seems to be some sort of like, maybe a tripwire of some sort.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So,
Now that
Steven,
we're on the lookout for these tripwires,
Wait.
I will call out to Steven.
Steven, so do you just keep walking forward?
Yeah.
Would you say that he
I
wouldn't...
called out for...
One
I
second.
called out for the tripwires.
Okay, just 1 second. I just want to see what he's going to do first. Then we'll get to that. So,
Okay.
would he, like, just... He sees it, but he doesn't pay enough mind, and he just keeps trying to get towards wherever that sound is coming from?
Yes. He sees it, but he's not worried about thinking why it's there in the first place. If he's focused on that sound, then this child that might need help.
I got you. Okay, in that case, since Ivy is trying to stop him from doing that, Ivy, go ahead
Yes.
and give me a talk persuasion roll.
Oh. I wish I had higher persuasion. This is why I feel like we should have gotten more points to spend, but fine. It's what, 3d10.
Any successes?
No. No, because I have a 9 persuasion.
Oof.
Can I instead use one of my abilities to stop him?
What did you have in mind?
I was gonna use Bramble to just put brambles under his feet and keep him in place.
Like,
I would
pin
be
him
spending
down?
2 endurance to do so. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me
That's gonna be painful.
give me a divinity arcane roll.
Okay.
That's my move.
No successes.
Oof.
Can't I just do this? Like, I'm spending 2 endurance.
I mean, yeah, but it's still an ability. You still have to, like, attempt it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, at least I get your attention.
Okay. You do get Steven's attention. Steven, you look
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
suddenly, like, pulled from your sort of trance that you seem to almost be in. You hear Ivy's voice saying, "So Steven," something like that to get your attention. And that's when it happens. You walk into the tripwire.
Oh.
All of a sudden you hear a snapping noise. And here's what I'm going to go ahead and have everybody do for me. If you could...
Oh shit, it's the Jets and the Sharks.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, you're going
Yeah.
to go ahead and give me a dexterity, and you can choose either athletics or fighting.
Okay, dexterity.
It doesn't matter, they're both the same number.
Yeah, I feel like this character is very poorly. Oh, I got a success.
Athletics or fighting. Okay, dexterity is 2, athletics is 9.
That's one
How much-
success.
How
Yeah.
how many dice are that again?
It's whatever your dexterity is.
You look at the
Okay,
stats.
so 2d.
how many
Okay,
dice.
so 2d10 then, I guess.
Correct. Also, I do want to say, if you feel that you're low on dice for whatever reason, you can spend temporary attribute points to add another 2 dice to your pool if you want to. That is an option for you.
Okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, an 8 and a 2.
Okay. Is that a success, or either one of those a success for you? I know the 2 isn't.
No, not really, because athletics is 9.
What is fighting?
Fighting is 8. 8
Then,
exactly.
yeah, there you go. That's a success. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a success over here.
So did everybody get a success then?
Yes.
I got at
Simon
least
gets
one of them.
Okay.
Yes, I
Simon
got the
gets-
success.
So you hear this snapping from up above you. Everybody does. And thankfully you manage to just barely get out of the way in time as this gigantic celestial bronze net snaps down onto the floor beneath it where you were just standing. You scatter to either side of the aisle as this net clamps onto the ground. And then shortly thereafter, you hear this sort of like clicking, clacking noise as this gigantic spider just comes down in between the aisles. And as you're looking at it, you get the sense that this is not like a real spider. It's not alive. This is some sort of like an automaton, for those of you who would be familiar with that.
Huh.
Get
Okay.
robots.
I'm actually gonna ask you to do. I'm gonna send a message to you, storyteller.
Okay. Please do.
Okay, gotcha.
How big is the spider?
It's pretty big. Like, this thing could, like, tackle you to the ground and attack you and probably mess you up pretty badly.
Awesome, great.
So not quite room sized.
So, not quite room size, but it's still pretty big. And we're going to say that since Steven was the one at the front of the line, it seems to be, like, just intent on trying to get him in particular. So then, first combat for you guys, except for Simon, because he's already been in a battle, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Here's how this
I'm
works.
fighting for my life.
1 second.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ready to see me pull some wrestling moves on a spider?
Oh, that would be exciting to see.
1 second. Okay.
I
So then-
just realized I can use my powers to make a wrestling ring wherever I want.
Okay.
We need
Okay.
someone else to find a bell at some point.
Oh my god. Okay. So, anyways, all right. Each fight or each encounter that you have in this system comes with a danger rating, and the danger rating determines what you need to roll, like where the starting point is for success. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The danger for this particular encounter is 8.
Mm-hmm.
8. Okay.
Correct. Now, there is no set initiative order. Instead, what it does is it switches back and forth, and on each side, anybody can take their move at any point. As long as it's that side's turn, right? Now, the way that you determine who goes first is it's basically flipping a coin. So one of you guys can roll a d2, and are you calling heads or tails?
Okay.
I'll roll it heads.
Okay, so we'll say that even is heads, tails is odds. Or odds are
All right.
tails. Yeah, that's an odd, so the spider gets the first move. Rest in peace, Stephen. But before then,
Oh no.
let's take a short break because I gotta use the restroom, and we can get drinks or whatever during this time, and then we'll be back. Cut to commercial break, everybody.
Rip Grandma.
Okay, I'll go drink some water, and well, my child is about to die apparently.
Well, at least you know you won't have to pay for a funeral.
Okay. Hmm. Oh my god. Okay. Oh boy.
Yeah, I was reading something today. Reading Rainbow's coming back.
Oh, dude, that's sick. Yo.
Yeah.
I have no
Butterfly
clue
in
what
the
that.
sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Okay, I'm back. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're.
All right, so Steven, actually, and before we go any further, because you guys had the choice to dodge either to the left or the right into either of the aisles, what direction would your characters have gone? Just on instincts.
Ivy goes left.
Left.
Steven goes right.
Okay,
Simon also goes left, yeah, with Ivy.
okay. Rodney?
Oh no. Left.
Oh my
God.
god, poor
No.
Steven. Oh, this is just getting worse one by
Hey,
the
it's
second.
fine though. We're flanking the spider.
This is going to be great. In that case, here's what's going to happen. You hear the bookshelf behind you, or, I guess in front of you, whatever. Simon, Rodney, Ivy, begin to creak. You look over, and it is falling towards you. This big-ass wooden structure is falling down towards you. It's going to create like a domino sort of an effect. Go ahead, and if you would like to try to get out of the way of it, each of you can give me a, we'll say, dexterity athletics.
Has to be athletics.
You can attempt to, if you have like an ability or something, or some other justification to use another ability, you absolutely can substitute it. That's just the default.
Oh, yes, actually, I guess we'll do another 2. I mean, I'm just gonna take the hit.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what do I do if I just want to tank it?
You can absolutely tank it. You'll take some damage, but you can tank it if you want to.
Yeah, because it's like I can do a thing, but I'm gonna be spending 2 endurance anyway, so it's like, what's the point? Like if I'm spending 2 endurance to not lose pretty much the same amount of endurance, there's no point.
You could also just try to dodge with the dexterity athletics.
I don't have a good dex athletics. I don't.
What do you have? Like 2-9?
2 and 9, yeah.
That's still a 20% chance per die to succeed.
No, it's a 10% chance per die.
No, it's 9 and 10. Are both successes.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. No,
Hey, look at
I
that, it
actually
happens.
Yeah. Okay.
Simon will dodge, and if I'm reading it right, he had 3 whole successes.
That is correct. That's almost a crit. What about Rodney? Is Rodney just going to take it?
Can I do fitness athletics to try and stop it?
Yes. Yes, you can. You absolutely can.
Okay, so that's 3. And my athletics is a what? 8. Okay, cool. That's not the right channel.
Man.
Oof.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Unfortunately, Rodney just gets body slammed by the fucking bookshelf.
Can I do something?
God.
I can break these cuffs.
Question: how much damage does it look like these bookshelves are gonna do to us if they hit?
Okay, so the way that damage works,
Fuck up in mine.
the way that damage works in this system, it's
Yeah.
also, it's not like hit points exactly. It's like your will to keep on fighting.
I understand that. My question was, how large are these bookcases, and how much does it look like it would hurt to have them fall on you?
Everything just does a d4 whenever you take damage or do
It's just-
damage.
Okay. I guess we can try this. Yeah. No,
How
no, we
much
won't do it.
damage do I take?
Nope, we won't do this. Nope.
You take,
we
because
wouldn't
you have a
fair enough.
trait that reduces your, like when you get hit, you take 2 points of damage, Rodney. 2 points of endurance.
Okay, cool.
And as you're,
I
Simon-
take
and Simon
2 points.
and Ivy, you two manage to get out of the way of the bookshelf as it is falling. Would you like to describe how you do so?
Simon's just really quick on his feet. He's very agile. You know, like a
built different.
He's built different. He's built
Ivy
like
seems to just
Go.
stumble forward. Like, she's just kind of stumbling out of the way. She's not the most athletic individual.
Okay.
yeah.
Alright.
But Simon is the goat, and he just spins and dodges it.
Does he smirk while he's doing it? Is he smirking and dodging?
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
And he just sort of goes. Seeing Rhodney try to body slam that thing, he just goes, "The fuck were you trying to do? You think you can fight the bookshelf? Our battles with the spider!"
And as you say that, you hear a voice say, "Not just the spider." And you look over from where the bookshelf got pushed, and you see
Oh, no.
the silhouette of some large, hulking figure, though you can't quite make out exactly what it is in the darkness. But it doesn't seem human. You can tell that much for sure.
Can I do like a reverse thwomp scenario?
Can you do a what?
Yeah, actually,
A reverse thwomp.
What is that?
So you know
does
thwomp
that
from Mario?
No.
The big rock that falls from the sky?
No.
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 those rocks with the faces. How do you not know them?
Oh, those things.
I
yeah,
don't
what
play
about it?
Mario.
What about it?
There's a guy that's being cocky, and I want to put him in the ceiling.
Oh, you mean like lift him up towards the ceiling?
Uh huh.
Possibly,
yeah,
but
I
not
think you
yet. You're possibly,
first.
but not yet. What were you saying, Simon?
Simon's just gonna try to maybe sniff out what kind of monster he is
Okay.
using that sick nose. That was wits and awareness, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me. We'll say it's Wits Arcane.
Wits arcane. My
Magic.
my arcane is bad.
Okay, actually, no. We can do Wits Awareness. Yeah, that's fine.
I think that the wits awareness is what it says on the. Additionally, you're able to sniff out both monsters and divine beings with
Oh, yeah, you're right.
awareness
Yeah,
roll.
go ahead. Go ahead. Wits
Yeah,
Awareness. Yeah.
that's 3d.
Everything I have is either an 8 or a 9. It's great.
Okay, so that's at
Uh,
least one
one.
success. Okay.
Yeah, one success.
You sniff it, and this scent is one that you know well. It stinks, it reeks, and you've smelled something similar when you've come across Cyclopes.
Can I have the bird go and try and peck its eyes out?
Its eye?
Its eye out, rather? Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
I have
After the
bird.
spider does its thingy for Steven, then absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So then we're also going to go ahead and we're going to do another mechanic. Steven,
Yes.
this is a moment of importance as you stand before this spider. Fate twists and turns and churns like that river down in that shadowy place, bending through the landscape of the underworld, like the patterns on a spider's web. This is an important moment.
Oh.
Do you accept the twist of fate? If you have questions, go ahead and ask.
Yes. Yes. I just.
You accept it?
Yeah.
Okay. So something bad is going to happen, but you're going to get
Yeah.
experience in exchange. So the spider lurches forward, trying to like tackle you. You just manage to get out of the way, but it catches your arm, and you hear a loud snap and crunch as your arm is broken. Go ahead,
Ow.
and you're going to take, I'll just go ahead and note this down for you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to describe Steven's reaction and which arm gets broken?
Okay, so Stephen, when the spider first appeared, Stephen was just kind of like frozen in place, and he was like, okay, because he didn't know how to react. And when the spider does attack him, he just like, he just jumps out of the way, and his right arm, his dominant hand, gets broken in the process. And while that's happening, there's pain. Obviously, his arm just got shattered. But there's also, the realization. Because part of him thought that this whole giant spider thing coming out of nowhere, maybe he was in a very realistic nightmare yet again. But it just dawns on him that he feels pain. So this is real. This is all real. And he does seem a little bit frantic and panicked. He's like, okay, what am I going to do? What do I do? What can I do? I can do nothing.
Does he like
He's
scream
not
from the
very
pain at all?
very good part.
Or is he just like the shock of and the adrenaline is just keeping him from feeling the pain too much immediately?
I would say that the shock and the adrenaline is letting him feel a little bit of the pain, but not all of it just yet.
Okay.
It's probably going to like hit him after everything calms down.
Completely valid. You take 2 points of endurance damage.
2 points. Okay.
Yep. And that was the enemy's turn, so now it's your guys' turn.
Okay. Ivy's gonna do two things. One of them, I will say. The other one, you'll just see the effects.
Okay.
The first thing she's going to do, she is going to have the bird go and attack the Cyclops' face, trying to pluck out its eyes. It's a raven, so plucking out eyes is kind of its specialty.
Okay.
So, what am I know difficulty is 8. What would the raven's dice will be?
We'll say 2.
2?
Yeah.
Can it spend a point of fitness to bring that up to 3?
It would go up to 4, and yes, he can.
Awesome.
Oof.
Damn. Okay.
Oof. Okay, so
That's fine.
the bird goes over there and he's like, "Hua, hua," around the Cyclops' face, and you see him, he's just like swatting in the air, and he's like, "Stupid bird!" Ugh. And he's like doing it, but the raven just can't quite get the beak into the eye. But he
Yeah.
is distracted at the
Yeah.
very least. So you have succeeded
That
in
was
doing
that
that.
was. Yeah. The minimum hope distract the Cyclops.
Yep. So you
And then
definitely
what I
did
would like to
that.
do, I will tell you what I will do. Give me a moment.
Okay. I know what you're gonna do, but I understand why you're not gonna. Like,
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
1 second, guys.
Yeah?
Just a minute. I'm just answering a question here for somebody privately.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh man. Oh gosh. Okay.
Poor Steven. This boy's life just keeps getting worse by the minute.
Yeah.
Rip Steve.
Welcome to the life of a demigod. You chose this.
At
You can
least
pick your friend, and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick who your dad
No,
is.
Steven literally chose this though.
Yeah, he literally chose this.
But
What do I need to do to get up on my feet and go punch this guy in the face?
You wouldn't need to make a
Right.
roll because you can just phase through the ground. So yeah, you can just phase through it.
Oh, that's right. Does that give someone else that's attacking advantage?
You could absolutely like use that to sneak attack people, and that would absolutely give you an advantage.
Okay. I am going to spend a point of arcane to do this, so I get 2 extra dice, I think.
You mean you would use your attribute, so that would be resolve.
Yeah, divinity
I think.
or resolve.
Is that what does
Resolve
the
or
ability
divinity,
say?
whichever one.
What does the ability say?
The ability does. The ability does not actually have a Oh wait, no, it's faster talk.
1 second.
Ooh. Yeah, it's faster talk.
Face or talk? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
face or talk. My bad. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, we will spend a point of face to do this.
Okay, perfect. So that would give you
So-
6 die total.
Yep.
Oh.
2 successes.
Good. Okay, so as you're working your stuff, you notice, Stephen, that the spider, he turns to face you, but as he does, some of his legs don't seem to quite work right, and he sort of crashes into the other bookshelf, and he's like stumbling around suddenly, like he's disoriented somehow.
Okay.
So there's that. All right, Ivy, that would be your turn. Who wants to go next?
Yep.
I would like to throw this guy in a full Nelson.
Oh my god. The Cyclops?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say this. Since he's also distracted by Ivy's Raven, and you're also using your ground ability to move through the ground, you'll get 2 additional die. So it's going to be fitness fighting against him.
Fitness fighting.
Yeah.
2 additional die. 5d10. Let's go.
All right, and the danger is 8. So reduce that by whatever your fighting is.
Huh?
What's your fighting?
My fighting is a.
Okay, so you're looking for a 6 in this case, or
Oh, sweet.
6 or lower. Or I'm sorry, 6 or higher, rather. Sorry.
6 or higher.
Ooh, that's a
1,
critical
2, 3,
success.
4, 5. Yeah, baby.
God damn!
And just
Can I power bomb him with that?
Yeah, sure. What does that look like, by the way? Can you describe that for us?
A power bomb? It looks like this.
This is fucking
Did I
hilarious. by the way.
question? Did what I do lower the difficulty? Why it's like difficulty 6 instead of 8?
No, you just what you did is you gave Rodney another die for his pull.
Okay, how is it difficulty 6?
His fighting is reducing that number down.
Oh, in that case, I had 3 successes on my original roll.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were going off. Yeah, so I had 8, 8, 7. That's 3 successes.
Got you. Sorry. You remember?
Yeah.
The danger. This part of the system is kind of weird because it doesn't work exactly like the others. So I do apologize for the confusion, guys, but we'll figure this out. So you pop out of the ground. Are you in front of him or behind him when you do this?
I'm in front of him. I pop up. Essentially, instead of just like popping up, standing up, I am in motion as if I was just running underneath the ground. Grab him by his hips, throw him over my back, and slam his ass down. As seen in the GIF here.
Oh, I love that. Okay, go ahead in that case, since you got a crit. Roll 2d4 for your damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
That's a 5.
Oh, you fucked him up. Wow, you fucked him up good. So he's like,
Oh my
"Whoa," as you like slam him onto the library ground. A bunch of old books just like smush underneath him as he like goes through one of the bookcases that he knocked down earlier, and he's just like, "Oh, meanie."
Stay down.
Okay. In that case, who wants to go next?
Simon.
Okay.
So what happened to the spider?
It is currently stumbling around near where Steven is at. So he would be facing away from you.
Does it look unsteady?
Yes. It does look unsteady.
Can Simon just sort of charge and headbutt it like in true goat boy fashion?
He
Just
absolutely
Shut
can.
up.
Yes.
round.
He absolutely can do that. Yep. You're good. You do it, goat boy. That's why he's the goat. The goat. Go ahead and give us a roll, Simon.
Let's play some country music.
That'll
with a
be,
heavy
I'll say that'll
rock
be
twang,
fitness.
like a Dodge
fighting. Does
commercial.
that sound good to you?
Can we do fitness athletics?
Okay. Yeah.
It is a
Okay.
more than a
That'll work.
than an attack.
Okay, that'll work. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually send you another message.
Okay.
Storyteller.
That's fine.
Hmm.
All right.
That's a success.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage. Oof, just one. Oof. So you hear a loud metallic clang as Simon just slams his head into the side of this spider. It teeters a bit more to the side as it like stumbles back away from him a bit, giving you a little bit of leeway, Stephen. And now,
Okay.
Stephen, it is your turn. What are you gonna do?
Good question. What can
Run.
this boy do? Okay.
He can run.
He could. Would he though? That's the question.
If he had any
wouldn't.
brains.
He wouldn't.
He's a
he wouldn't.
demigod. They don't
Okay.
come with those.
Okay. Steven, one thing, he could run away. He's not, because he's not just going to let his friends do all of this stuff to protect him when he in his mind is to blame for all of this happening in the first place. So, is there anything around that he can use with his good arm to, like, I
There
don't know,
are
throw at the spider or something?
absolutely there is. There is plenty of wood, like planks and stuff from the broken bookshelves laying around that he could pick up and attempt to smack it with. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then. I'll do that then. He's going to, like, pick up a plank and okay, his one arm is probably not going to be strong enough for this, but trying to, at the very least, do something essentially.
Okay.
And okay. So what do I roll for that?
It'll be we'll say dexterity fighting. Yeah.
Dexterity fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, what's fighting? Okay, dexterity fighting. Let me just. Okay, so 2d10.
Yep.
Okay, 2d10. Okay.
Oh. Holy
Oh!
shit! Wow. Okay,
Roll,
roll
roll,
the.
roll,
You get to roll
roll 2d.
two more die.
Yeah.
One more die. Okay.
No, two more. You rolled two
more,
tens,
two
so you
more,
get two more
Two
die.
more. Okay, 2d10.
Oh my god! Roll. Okay. What the fuck?
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Steven! Man, I take back what I said. Steven is the GOAT. Jesus fuck. So that's like 5 successes, I think? Right? What is your fighting?
Yeah, fighting is 8.
So yeah, that's 5 successes. So that's a crit on the spider. So would you like to describe how he attacks the spider? Like what he does with this piece of wood that's so damaging? Maybe he gets like a good hit in on its like joints or something like that.
Okay, so my guy, he just picks up a plank and, like, thinking as quickly as he can, probably faster than he's used to thinking. He essentially swings as hard as he can with his left arm and tries to, like, destabilize the spider even more by hitting its joint, so hopefully it falls down and it's defenseless, maybe.
Okay, that's
Broke
perfect.
your arm, so you're breaking its legs.
That's perfect. Go
Only
ahead and
fair.
roll 2d4 for your damage.
2d. Okay,
Correct.
2d4.
Yep.
2d4. Okay.
Wow. So that's
Oh,
pretty
5.
good. Wow. Wow, you're really fucking him up. Okay, so you just completely, with as much strength as you've ever mustered up, I'd imagine, because poor Steven is not exactly the most athletic or strong of individuals, but he's doing it. He's making it happen. This is his Percy versus the Minotaur moment, where he's the hero, where he's the goat, and he smacks into the legs, and you knock it off of its legs. Like, you just go through several of them at once with this plank of wood before it finally just snaps. And you hear just this whirring, screeching, just as the spider just collapses. And you notice it's trying to sit up, but it seems to be just immobilized now. So it's, for all intents and purposes, it's done for you. You did it. Good job. Good job, Stephen.
Okay. Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba.
And that just leaves the fucking Cyclops that you just like.
I ain't heard no bell.
I didn't hear no bell. He sits up and he just looks you square in the eyes, and he just says to you, "Nymph." And what he's gonna do is he's gonna pick up a large section of the bookshelf, and he's just gonna try to smack the shit out of you with it. Rodney.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and
I-
give me a dexterity, and you can choose athletics or fighting, whichever. Or if you want to try to catch it, you can use fitness even.
What?
Fitness.
Yeah, if you wanted to try to like catch it instead of dodge it.
Which one is fitness?
It's one of your attributes.
Oh. Yeah. Huh? Oh, yeah, fitness.
Fitness.
Fitness. Fitness, athletics, or fighting, you said?
Correct.
Which one's lower? Doesn't matter, they're the same. So that's 3d10.
Wow.
That's 2 successes.
Go ahead and roll 2 more die. Okay, so that's probably like 3 successes, yeah?
Yeah, 3 successes.
Okay, would you like to describe how you stop the plank? As it's being swung towards you?
Pretty much, I think he's just gonna like, he's kind of in the moment. Something has happened where he's not really sure what's going on, but he's snapped back into something. So he's probably just gonna tank it, full
Okay.
on, just doing no sell.
So he just tanks it, he just stands there and he takes it?
Like he's trying to smash it over his head, and he just lets it happen.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
God.
you see this happen as this gigantic piece of wood just slams into Rodney's head, but the wood snaps in half, and Rodney is just standing there, completely unaffected. He's just like... And the Cyclops, he looks genuinely afraid. He's like, what?
Okay.
As he starts to back away
Whoa.
from you, Rodney.
Yeah. While the Cyclops is running away, I imagine it's our turn now. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have something else happen here real quick. Just to go ahead and
Okay.
end this encounter off. And, Rodney, you watch, as it's standing there, you hear glass breaking from somewhere else in the library. And from the side... One second. Oh. What would you like to do, Ivy?
Ivy would like to. So, would it be okay to say she has like a copus in like her backpack
Yeah.
or somewhere on her person?
Yeah.
She's gonna take out the copus and she's going to use the bird and kind of do a door attack. The bird goes for the eyes while she's going for its kneecaps.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay, so that's. Does the. What is it? For the bird, does it get to keep the 4 dice, or is that has to spend another thing to do that?
It would have to spend another thing. And it would get 3
Okay,
this
that's
time.
fine. It would get 3?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so we'll do 2d10 for the bird. 7 hit?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say 7 hits, yeah.
Okay. So bird gets 1 hit, and then I'm doing 2d10, and I will spend to get the 4d10, because I roll low for whatever the reason.
Hey!
Okay, so another 2d10.
What's with the 10?
Okay.
I love it when you
Me too.
shit talk how you roll, and the dice are just like, fuck you, then.
Right? Okay, so that's 1d4 for the bird plucking out the eye, and 1d4 for me going for the kneecaps?
Correct.
Okay. So 1d4. Bird attack. 2.
Wow.
1.
Okay.
So it turns around
So-
as you and your bird begin to assault it, and you hit it in the kneecap. Doesn't get quite as much of a cut as you would have liked, but you do cut it. And then he's like, oh! This poor Cyclops as he's being mobbed, essentially. And then the bird finally manages to get its eye. And then, as you're doing that, you hear glass break from the side from somewhere to your side of you in the library, and you watch as a spear flies through the air and just goes straight into this thing's neck and out the other side. It
What the heck?
collapses suddenly as it falls backwards, and then you watch as it begins to turn to dust. You hear a
Whoa.
voice. Everybody does. 1 second. I just got to find my notes here.
Okay.
You hear
Yeah.
a voice.
Rhodney?
It's familiar to you. It's one you recognize instantly. I would imagine all of you would. And you recognize it as the voice of Mr. Gates, your school teacher, Stephen. And he yells out through the library, "Are you all right?"
Yeah, I think we were handling things fine before you came in.
No!
I didn't hear no bell.
Right. No,
You
we're
killed the spider. You killed the spider.
My arm is also absolutely shattered. Ow!
That's your fault.
So does the pain start to hit Stephen at this point?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, would you
I
like to
will-
describe that?
Okay, so when it all comes down a little bit, the pain starts like actually hurting, even more, and Stephen just like he's trying not to scream in pain, but you can see that it's actually hurting because my poor boy, he's like actually crying in pain because he's just like
Okay. And at that point,
yeah.
once Mr. Gates sees that you are hurt, he rushes over through the debris of the library, and he gets over to you, and he examines your arm, and he's whispering to you, "Don't worry, it's gonna be all right, okay?" And he reaches into his jacket pocket, and he brings out a small vial of this golden sort of liquid, and he says, "Here, drink this. It'll help you to feel better. We're gonna get you somewhere safe, okay?"
Yeah, Mister.
Okay.
Mister, we were already planning on that.
Wait.
You know,
He looks over at you, and he sort of like squints. He nods, "I know. But before that, there's someone that I would like to take you to. He'll be able to heal your arm, Stephen."
His eye.
Who? Really?
Yes.
How?
I'll explain everything shortly. Or he'll explain it. He's a good man. You know him well already. And at that he says to the group, "Come close." And he outstretches his hand for each of you to take.
Okay. Fine. Let's
how
do
do
this
we
then.
know?
Put my hand in like we're about to do a cool 80s montage.
Damn right we are.
Simon just sort of looks at him a little suspiciously. How do we know to trust you?
He looks over at you.
No.
He looks over at you, Simon, and he says to you, "I swear to you, upon the river Styx, I mean you no harm."
He's serious.
And you hear the
And
boom of thunder around you outside of the library.
Simon's eyes
Ronnie just
kind of
goes,
wide.
ooh.
Simon's eyes kind
Ivy
of-
has. Yeah,
And he-
Ivy has. Go ahead.
and he takes, you know, the man's arm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ivy will simply shrug, kind of tilt her head a little bit left to right. Take the man's arm.
Okay. And as you do, suddenly you start to feel very strange, and it's almost like the space around you is just warping and distorting. Sort of like the illustrations that you've seen of like black holes, how light gets bent and just distorted around a space.
Uh-huh.
And it goes just twisting around you, and it goes black for a moment before the light returns, and you find yourself back in the administration office of your school. And Mr. Gates, he's ushering you to follow him. Come with me.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't throw a spear like that without knowing what the fuck's up, okay?
If you say so.
And he leads you over to one of the offices nearby. And he opens up the door, and he signals for you to come in. And on the other side of the door, Stephen, you see someone familiar to you, just instantly familiar, perhaps even someone that is, what's the word, comforting to you. Let me go ahead and grab his picture here. And you recognize on the other end is your therapist, Mr. Solomon.
He's involved in this too? Okay. Gotcha.
That's what he looks like for everybody else.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh no, he's hot.
He is.
Oh my god. So, do you go into the room, I imagine?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And you go in, and as you walk in, he looks at the four of you, and he's like, I'm glad to see that you're, well, for the most part, unharmed. Oh, Stephen, let me take care of that arm for you real quick. And Simon, instantly, something about this man's voice sounds familiar to you.
Fuck.
And you recognize this voice. It takes you a moment to place it, but this is the guy. This is the sorcerer, the Goez from back then. You would never forget that voice.
And immediately, even before Stephen, gives his arm to the man, there, in a flash, there's the tip of Simon's sika to the man's throat. What the fuck are you doing here? In the name of Hades, why are you... I hope that I would never have to go face to face with you. Get away from him and do not use your foul demonic magics on him.
Okay, and as you're doing this, he does not flinch, he does not give any signs of worry, and he very calmly, very evenly says, Simon, I do not mean you or any of your friends any harm. I merely wish to speak with you.
Ivy will also look to Simon and say, you also could not do unto him, or to be more accurate, anything you do to him will have no real effect.
That's right. Or have you forgotten about how the gods have cursed me? Besides that, Simon, don't you think that if I wanted to harm you in any sort of way that I would have done so already?
I don't know what you would have done. Sorcerers and schemes aren't really my area of expertise, but I know you played a long game. For all I know, you could be cursing him with your voodoo magics.
He looks at you and he says...
I don't think you can say that, dude.
He looks at you and he says, thaumaturgy. Simon, it's thaumaturgy. Wonder-working, if you will.
It's Goetia. It's Goetia. You are a Goes. You are a warlock. There's no miracles involved in this. Nothing that you do is... And he just takes puts the sika back at its side. He goes, fine, but fine. Go ahead.
Also, Simon, I do want to go ahead and remind you of something privately, real quick.
God damn it. Jesus Christ. When Steven thinks that he's finally somewhere where he's like comforting and all, this shit happens, and he's like, can someone explain again to me what the heck is going on?
Okay. Please take a seat, everybody. Mr. Solomon says. And let me see your arm for a moment, Stephen.
Ivy does not sit.
Okay.
Ivy continues to stand.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna do that bullshit thing where I turn the chair backwards.
Okay. Fair enough. Completely fair.
Simon does sit.
Okay.
And he just grumbles. Where the fuck did you even get a therapist degree?
Well, over the
DeVry University.
many years that I've been on this planet, I've had to wear a number of professions, a number of different titles. Remember what I said about identity, Simon?
Yeah, I remember, but you know, hard to conceptualize the mask your soul wears when you don't really have a soul.
Oh, I do have a soul, Simon. I am very much human.
I mean
promise.
myself, mister. Not
Oh,
anything for
he's like he blinks as he realizes this. Oh, right. Yes. Sorry, I'm used to people just accusing me of being heartless.
No, see, that's the problem. That's the problem. You do have a soul, and yet you are. He just points.
I don't know what's going on, man.
And
Your
Steven,
guess is as good as
do you let
mine.
him see your arm?
Yeah, sure. He's super confused about what the heck is going on, and
It's
he
a
lets
miracle the shock hasn't taken him
Right.
yet.
he
Ivy will look at go ahead.
Okay.
Ivy will look at Simon and simply say, Simon, just let him say what he wants to say.
I'm letting
He's already
him.
got
I'm letting him. I'm just also expressing my opinion.
And
When's
Steven,
you
as
two?
he takes a look at your arm,
Okay.
he's like knelt beside the chair that you're in. You begin to feel this sort of warm sensation just go through your whole body. And it seems like almost like numbness in a way. And you find yourself incredibly relaxed. And he says, this won't hurt at all. And you can feel like your bones sort of mending in your arm, but there's no pain whatsoever. And you watch as like the bruising or any other sort of like injuries apparent on the surface just sort of fade. And then this sort of cloth manifests seemingly from nowhere as it sort of wraps around your arm in a cast. And then you find your arm in a sling up against your body. And he slowly sort of retracts his hands away as the feeling returns to your body. There, I think that ought to do it. But it's best not to use that for a while. It's going to take some time to fully mend.
I figured. Thank you, anyways. Can you guys explain to me what all of this is about now? Then
I can.
please, I've been very confused.
I can do so, unless our sorcerer would like to.
Well, I suppose that depends on how much they've already told you, Stephen. Have they given you the usual explanation, I'd imagine?
We were getting there. We were getting.
Did they tell you what has happened to you, Stephen?
Yes, they explained what the hell that was all about. Yeah, the gods are real, monsters are real. I apparently was not born a demigod, but I was adopted by a god, and now whatever the heck happened back there happened, and we're here, I guess.
He blinks again as you say this, and he says, "You're taking this remarkably well. That's good. That's a good level of resilience that you're demonstrating there. That's good."
Thank you.
Usually,
Thank
in my
you.
experience, when this happens, people are very confused. They don't quite understand the reality they find themselves in. It's surprising, really, to see how well you're taking it.
Oh, trust me, I'm still confused. I'm just, I just know that this is probably not the best time to ask questions, especially after what happened back there.
He got a quick induction, I think, is what you can call it.
I can tell. I'm so sorry that this has happened to you, Stephen. I I didn't know for certain if it would or not come to pass, but well, I honestly was hoping that I would be wrong. Unfortunately, that was not the case, and I'm so sorry for what has happened to you.
Don't worry about it. It's not your fault. I, it's technically mine for choosing this.
Yes, the gods decided to be kind for once and actually give you a choice. Interesting.
The gods are often kind. That's how people live. Ugh.
It depends on perspective.
It doesn't depend on perspective. Technically, you're in the presence of a god right now.
Again, depends on perspective.
The most minor of minor gods, but sure. And kind? I'm not so sure about that, but you're welcome to your opinion, dear Satyr.
And you're not welcome to yours because the opinions of a Magos don't matter.
Oh, you're very spiteful, I can tell. My.
I can list a plethora of reasons why I would be a little spiteful. But maybe you would alleviate that spitefulness if you let me take off these damn pants, because they itch. And I'll wear them on.
He sort of shrugs. Go ahead. Make yourself at home.
And,
You're safe here.
and just sort of unties the pants and just takes them off and kicks them to the side, revealing a pair of hairy goat's haunches for Stephen to see. And a tail. A little one.
Okay.
This is probably the first time Stephen has seen this. Just so you know.
And I'm so
yeah.
glad that I took clear-sighted for Ivy so she could actually see goat legs and not what would actually, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, Stephen at this point, even if he does see that Simon now has goat legs, he's like, at this point, he's like, I just fought a giant spider and what looked to be a cyclops. That's not that nothing. I don't think anything is going to surprise me anymore.
You'll be surprised.
Expect the
We'll see.
unexpected. That's what I always say. Isn't that right, Mr. Gates? And Mr. Gates, he just nods and he says, yes, that's right.
I don't think you invented that quote.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Wait, give me a
Are you sure? wouldn't have taken me so off guard as it did. Jesus.
Are you sure?
Oh my
Oh
god.
god. You see Simon just sort of stifle a little laugh. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Well, if you say so. All I'm saying is that I've been on this planet for a very, very long time. I could have done any number of things
No,
that
hey,
you
me
wouldn't have
too.
expected.
Unfortunately.
But
Wait.
unfortunately, Simon, I am going to have to. And he sort of grimaces, and he says, "This." And he waves his hand in a familiar sort of gesture to you. And he speaks the words, or the word, sleep. And what we're going to do is you're going to roll your resolve awareness to be able to try and resist him.
What the
And he's
heck?
going to roll against you.
One success.
One success. Okay. Oh.
Okay. And so you feel the magic sort of just like washing over your mind, but you're able to maintain your consciousness. This, you realize that for some reason he didn't want you to hear whatever it is he's about to say. You could attempt to like pretend to be unconscious if you
Wait,
wanted
Wait,
to.
breaking
you
up?
cut out though. Yeah.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
Oh, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you feel his magic wash over your mind.
Oh
like
no.
a heavy blanket
Oh,
as you're getting ready.
that's not good.
Oh god damn it, is it breaking up again?
Yeah.
Yes, we didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay.
You were like, yeah. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can hear you now.
Yes.
Oh my god, let's try this fucking again. You feel his magic wash over you like a heavy blanket as you're laying in your bed after a long, long day of work. The urge to just close your eyes and fall asleep is immense. But Simon, you maintain your will and ability to stay here and stay conscious. You realize that for some reason he did not want for you to hear whatever it is that he had to say. You can attempt, you won't have to roll anything, but you can just like pretend to go unconscious if you want.
No. Can I just have him sort of shake his head and just make a point that didn't fucking work?
You can do that if you
Unless he's
want.
gonna do it again. Unless he's gonna do it again.
I mean, yeah, he's going to keep trying, you'd imagine.
Uh, okay, yeah, Simon's gonna pretend he takes a nap.
Okay.
Some exaggerated snoring sound effects ensue.
And you notice that Simon has seemingly just fallen asleep where he's sitting. He was sitting, right? Because that's going to be really awkward if he was standing up.
Yeah, he was sitting.
So his head just goes back, and he's like apparently knocked out cold.
If there's a desk, he just sort of flops onto the desk.
Okay, got it. Yeah, he's just out cold apparently. How do you react to this? How does everybody react to this?
Ivy makes no motions. Ivy is just watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of room are we in?
It's like a small office. Like a guidance counselor's office.
Rodney is definitely fucking with whatever stress toys are on the desk.
So he's just like fiddling around with the stuff on the desk.
Uh huh.
He doesn't even
Fair
care
enough.
that
I
his
would
teammate
be
just got knocked out. He's just fiddling. great.
He's got one of those, like, you remember those little gel hourglass things where it was like two different liquids of different color and you flipped it upside down and it looked like bubbles?
Gotcha. Okay. And
He's
Oh,
just
that would be.
mesmerized by one of those.
so Stephen, he looks to you after he's used apparently more magic to render your companion unconscious, and he says to you, "I am sorry for the deception that I've been putting on. Unfortunately, you were unable until recently to really see the reality that you were living in. You were very much like the prisoner in the cave, just seeing the shadows upon the wall, but not the truth. But now you can see a bit more clearly now, can't you?"
Yes, I would say so. It's very strange.
It's a
It
strange
feels
world
like
we
I.
live in, yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And Stephen, I
It
would,
feels like.
sorry, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah. Steven was going to say it feels like I just fell asleep and woke up in a very realistic dream, but at the same time, it feels like I've been sleeping and dreaming my whole life, and I to reality. It's very weird, very weird feeling.
And there is so much to see, Stephen. And as he says that, he sort of outstretches his hand a bit, and you notice the lights in the room begin to flicker. And then you watch as the light leaves the bulbs and coalesces into his hands. Things like magic, monsters, the gods, even demigods like you are now, are all real. And he has the orb of light float out towards you before it dissipates again. But this world is, unfortunately, quite cruel at times. The gods are petty, and very often they see fit to levy punishments and suffering upon human beings that is undeserved. I'm sure that you know this from the myths. You know, you need only look at the stories to see the truth of what I am saying, right?
Yeah, I've heard all about that.
You've also had some dreams concerning them too.
Also that, yes.
I
So
am leading an organization to bring about a better world for us. A kinder world, an ideal world, where we don't have to suffer, where things like death, disease, just do not exist within our reality, where there are no gods, where there are no kings, where it's just us, in the utopia that we should have always been given. And we are inching ever closer to achieving our goal. And Stephen, I would like to ask, and I will not force you upon this path, because I don't force anyone to follow me, but I would like to ask for your help, a small part to play. And he takes out something from his pocket, and he shows it to you. It's a red spiral necklace. And he hangs it from his fingers out towards you. If you would take this, soon a group of well-meaning, albeit misguided youth will be showing up to rescue. And he uses his other hand to put up air quotes from me. Though I truthfully never meant you any harm. And if you follow me upon the path, then I can teach you so many things. I can teach you how to mend broken bones and even how to bring the dead back from beyond the doors of death.
Oh no. Oh
Among
no.
so many other things.
Steve, what?
Hey,
Can I have
what?
like while Simon is like sleep pretending to sleep, you can see him you can hear him sort of mumble in his sleep, almost as a response. Bullshit, bullshit.
Ivy will look at the sorcerer, look at Stephen.
Uh-huh.
Stephen, you trust me, yes? We known each other for time.
Stephen looks at Ivy and he's like, "Oh yes, of course I trust you.
Do you not
You're my
trust
friend."
this man? He calls the gods petty, and he is right. They got the pettiest bitches on the goddamn universe.
Oh.
So is he.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You can't say that on TV.
Okay.
This man is an immortal who was cursed by the gods and has been waging war on them. He's no better than they are. You need to forge your own destiny.
And he, at that word, at Ivy's words, he says to you, Stephen, that's right. There are no coincidences. And you remember how Hypnos also said that to you. It seems almost like a synchronicity of sorts. You have to
Like
make
a
your own
coincidence.
choices. The fates weave our tales, but ultimately, they leave a little bit of room for us to make choices. Another thing that I wish to abolish is them having any sort of control over us at all. So
that
now
you
you
can have the
stand at the
control for
crossroads.
yourself?
I will hold no ill will towards you if you do not accept to take this. And you will come to no harm. Nor will your friends.
Yeah, but like, what's behind door number 3?
Oh gosh. Okay. Dang.
Refuse.
This-
Stephen, please. Refuse.
You see Simon sort of roll off the desk and plop onto the floor.
this- okay.
Poor guy must be tuckered out.
Let me-
And just in his sleep, he just kicks at Rhodney.
okay. Okay.
Oh, he's having
Yeah.
a running dream.
Okay. Gotcha.
So how does Stephen
Oh, man.
react to this?
Right. So hearing all about what the offer, right? Part of him initially is tempted, you know. He doesn't much care about the magic, the magic stuff. But the part about bringing the dead back does give him pause for a second.
I assume
Because
Ivy
he's-
knows enough about Stephen to know why that would give him pause, correct?
Oh, that depends. How
They are
well do you know?
friends.
How well do you know each other? Would Stephen have told Ivy about his past?
Yeah.
I think he definitely would. Yeah.
Ivy would go over to Stephen and put a hand on his shoulders. There are other ways to bring them back.
And at that,
Um,
Mr. Solomon, he says, hardly. Not unless you find a soul that's managed to cheat death and you make a deal with the Lord of the Underworld.
Mm. Okay.
It's
So,
That's interesting.
okay, interesting information. All right. Um, so, like I said, Stephen is tempted, but like hearing what Ivy has been saying to him, and because this is his friend, like this is his friend, and he trusts her a lot, and and fair, and it's fair that with Solomon, he also trusts Solomon to a degree. But Solomon has always been, his therapist, his guidance counselor. Sure, he's still not a friend. So Stephen ultimately makes his decision and is is like, mm, thank you for the offer, Mr. Solomon, but I cannot accept this deal. Sorry.
He frowns for a moment, then he sighs. I understand. And he places the necklace back in his pocket. And then he seems to look up a bit. He closes his eyes. Ah, they're here. Sooner than I expected. Well then, let's go and meet our other friends. And that's where we're going to end the session, actually.
okay.
Okay.
Cliffhanger.